Hey everybody, hello! This is the Jenna Tries podcast. I feel like that came out weird. This is the Jenna Tries podcast. Welcome back to the show. Thanks to everybody who's been listening. I'm excited to be back. This is a new episode and we got stuff to catch up on. Okay, it was just July 4th. How was everybody's July 4th? Mine was action-packed. I got up at dawn, actually before dawn, saved seats for the parade, came home, got everybody, went back to the parade. It was hot and sweaty, but honestly not as bad as I expected it to be. Apparently it was a lot hotter in other places, even though it is very hot here in Georgia. I will admit though, by about 4 o'clock, I was like, I don't want to be hot anymore because we came home, we did a barbecue, the kids did the slip and slide, we had a great time, bounce house, the whole thing. And it truly felt great, patriotic. We had tons of family around, so it was just fun. It was a ton of fun. Ate really good food, really good food. I didn't have any sugar or junk from Monday through Friday, and on Saturday I did. It was so good. Anyway, I'm sure many of you saw them. If your Instagram feed is similar to mine, which I'm gonna guess some of us ladies have similar feeds, you probably saw the jello flags that went super viral. I think everyone saw them. Basically, it was like a piece of jello that looked like the American flag. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm basically a jello expert at this point, but I made the flags and they worked. And not only did they work, they tasted pretty dang good. The blue flavor was a berry flavor and the red flavor was strawberry. And the white is gelatin mixed with sweetened condensed milk. So how can you go wrong there? It was delicious jello. A lot of gelatin though. You know, when you make these kinds of molding things, as a jello expert, I've made one. You have to add extra gelatin to the jello. So it's a very firm set. I don't even know if I'm using the right language here, but I'm going to continue to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. I made the jello flags and they were cute and everyone liked them and was very impressed by me, and it really did a lot for my self-esteem. So if you want to feel good about yourself, maybe just make some weird jello, okay? I feel like I was doing my ancestors proud, all right? My ancestors did not walk across America to move to Utah for nothing. Utah is the land of jello. Apparently they eat a lot of jello there, and I have seen some scary jello salads in my time in Utah. These were not scary though. They tasted good and they were cute. My kids loved them. Well, not all my kids. I have one daughter who thinks the texture of jello is wrong. She hates it. But everybody else was into it, and I now am like, what else can I do? I would like to attempt other jellos now because I clearly have a knack for it. I mean, again, I'm pretty proud of myself. I think you can hear that. I can make jello, guys, and not everyone can say that. I think most people can actually say that. I don't think I should be bragging as much as I am. But the jello was fun, and now I am sort of interested in could I make other cool designs in jello? Because it was very satisfying, and it did take a while. It took about 3 hours, I want to say, which seems like a lot, but it's not like 3 hours of intense work. It's like, hurry and do something, wait for an hour. Hurry and do something, wait for 20 minutes. Hurry and do something, 15 minutes. You know what I mean? It's not grueling or anything. It's just time consuming. And then you have to make sure the other jello, it's a whole process. Whatever. I'm not going to get into the details. The point is, I did it right. And now I'm wondering what else I could make with jello. And I think something's wrong with my brain. I am too excited about jello? Maybe. Maybe it's because I'm still crocheting the vest that my mother-in-law and I are making together. And the vest is so much harder than making jello. And probably people who are really good at crocheting would be like, no, making jello is way harder than crocheting a simple vest. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not true. The jello is so much easier. I would make 10 more pans of American flag jello. But I'm not giving up on the crocheting. I am actually starting to, I think, enjoy it. And I'm going to figure it out. Mark my words here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will be figuring out the crocheting. I almost said the jello. I will be figuring out the crocheting. It's happening. But until then, I'm a jello expert. I totally just lost my train of thought because I looked down at my notes and started reading them and then was like, what is this? I'm excited about the rest of the summer. We have some more fun stuff planned. We're going to see some of my family, which I'm very excited about. And we only have like a month left before homeschool starts again. And I love homeschooling. I have made this choice, but there's a little part of me that's like, I'm not ready. So I need to enjoy this month that I have. I'm still like finishing up their end of year school books from last year, and I need to order some of the curriculum for next year. So I do have some work to do, but I don't have to like start the routine yet, which I'm happy about because I love not having a routine. I think my kids are hating it. They love having the routine. It's so good for kids, but it's been nice for me to have a few days of like, no, you don't need me to entertain you today. You can just go be bored and play with your siblings, read books, do art, do your own thing. And I'm going to do my own thing here, whether that's, still boring stuff like laundry or kitchen or, well, sometimes I like to go work on my computer a little bit. But what I'm saying is I've enjoyed the summer vacation and I'm excited to start school because I do like the curriculum and I get excited about the new stuff that we're going to be studying. But I am enjoying the rest of the summer that I have left, or at least trying to enjoy the rest of the summer I have left. All right, I have a text from a listener. All right, here it is. Jenna, happy 4th of July. How am I spending my holiday, you ask? Cleaning up after my 5 messy children and binging your podcast, of course. Just a suggestion, please bring your stand-up show to the Boise area. Mama needs a girls' night out. By the way, I am celebrating my 40th birthday next month, and I'm right there with you on all the things. Here's to the best decade of our lives, right? Right? And I believe she's saying it like that because there are question marks and exclamation points, okay? It is a question. Okay, well, 2 things. First of all, 5 children, well done. Woo! Well done, you. That's amazing. Second of all, I am coming to Boise, but it's a private event. So I'm going to have to do another trip to Boise because I definitely want to come do a show out there. And I feel like, yes, Boise, you're my people. I get the West. I would love to come do a show there. So yes, that's happening. And here's to 40. Congratulations on turning 40. I've been 40 for 1 month now, exactly to when this podcast comes out. And in that time, I have had to take an antibiotic. I have started several new supplements. I am on a pre-post probiotic situation because apparently my gut health is a big mess. So I'm working on that and it is helping, I think. Basically, the 40s so far, not my best decade. I went to the doctor and the first thing she said to me was, perimenopause. And I was like, okay. Okay, got it. And then she suggested I read some books on menopause and the things that will be coming for me. And I need to eat better, drink a lot more water, all the things that we hear, guys. So nothing new. And I'm going to try all those things and hopefully get this body feeling great. I had labs done. Everything's good. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but 40. Am I right? We'll see. We'll see. I've had mixed reviews. I have some family who are like, this is the best decade ever. You're going to love it. And then I have other family that's like, not my favorite. So I think it's person by person here. And so far, I'm pretty stressed about it. I'm not. You know what? No, I'm not stressed about it. I'm trying to be zen. We don't need our cortisol levels to go up, right, ladies? We got to be not stressed, anxiety free. Let's do this. Just let things roll off your back. Life is beautiful. So yeah, gut health. I think Al and I made fun of gut health pretty hard. I think I even said perimenopause might be just an internet scam. So turns out those things are real and we need to work on them in our 40s. We'll see though. We'll see. I loved July 4th. I loved how fun the World Cup was making us feel, like so patriotic. And I did watch the U.S. last game, and I feel so bad for them because it did not go well. And they're just such nice guys. They seem like such nice guys. I want them to win, but it wasn't in the cards for the U.S. And guys, should it really be in the cards? We have not been taking soccer seriously enough if we want to win the World Cup. This is the World Cup. Soccer is everybody else's number one sport. It's like our fifth favorite sport in America. So for those of you who are sad, just remember football season is coming, which is a big happy time in our household. Al is in such a good mood when football season comes around. I'm in a good mood because that means fall is either very close or upon us. And it's just a good time to be in the Kim Jones-Moss household. I'm glad they lost after the 4th of July so we could really live in that patriotic fever that we were all in. And now, I don't know who to root for, but I kind of have enjoyed the game, so I think I'm going to keep watching because I do want to watch the England-Norway game. I am sounding like I even know anything about soccer. I don't. I know that those guys are playing, and I think France is still in. Everyone's obsessed with that Norwegian player who looks like a Viking. So yeah, I'm in. Let's watch. Go England, go Norway. I don't know who we're supposed to be cheering for anymore. But I'm willing to watch a little bit more soccer before I move past it and embrace football season like I want to. Taylor Swift got married, which was not a surprise, I guess. I think we knew she was engaged, and I had started hearing like online stories about like Madison Square Garden, all these things. I am not a Swiftie. I don't know most of her current music. I have not listened to an entire Taylor Swift album ever, but I have heard most of her hits. I don't have an extreme feeling on either way. I know that some people are just absolutely obsessed and other people really don't like her. I'm kind of like, yep, she's around. The music never did anything for me. It did not penetrate my heart in a way that others have let it. To me, it's very, I don't even know how to say this. It is what it is. Taylor Swift, good for you. I'm happy for you. She got engaged to Travis. I guess he seems like a nice guy. Again, don't know a lot about him, except that he plays football. We're really a college football house around here. That's the football my husband loves the most, college football. Anyway, my point is she got married, and she really got married in Madison Square Garden, which makes me believe that she had to have filmed it and is definitely going to release it, right? That is what she does. That is who she is. It's all about what's next for her. So, like, she's going to do that, right? Because Madison Square Garden would have everything you need and the space you need to really make it like a giant production. She probably sang, which means those are albums that could come from the wedding albums, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say that she's also going to make $1 billion off this wedding, but she might. Apparently, she donated like $26 million to different New York charities because, she was basically taking over Midtown for her wedding. And it was pretty star-studded. I guess there were like at least 1,000 people there. I don't know. I haven't seen any pictures. I just saw the pictures of the big screens outside of Madison Square Garden that said just. So it was the word just with an and sign and another T. So just TNT, married. Would I have workshopped that a little bit more? Probably. Not. I'm just saying. I don't know. Was it that great? I don't know. Kind of goofy. Madison Square Garden. Not my ideal venue for a wedding. But who am I to judge? I got married in Utah and had a giant party in my mom's backyard where I served hot dogs and Skittles and Diet Coke and Sun Chips and black and white cookies, which on the outside seems like it makes no sense, but when in reality it was very like purposeful and meaningful. All of the things that we chose had a reason and a meaning, so I'm probably just not understanding this wedding, okay? I like that she tried to upstage July 4th, got married on July 3rd. It didn't work. It didn't work because July 4th was awesome. Anyway, so Taylor Swift's married. What's her career going to be like now? What are the songs going to be? Is she going to have kids? Lots to come for the Swifties. Moving on, though. Moving on, because we have to move on from this topic. There's a parasite that like is infecting hundreds of people and they don't know exactly what it's from. Have you guys heard about this? It's causing explosive diarrhea in people. A few people have had to be hospitalized because of dehydration and whatever else happens when you have explosive diarrhea for 3 weeks straight. Some people handle it well, some people it's worse for, but they're saying that you need to really, really, really wash your raspberries, or maybe don't use them at all. Buy full heads of lettuce and wash them really well. Don't buy the pre-made salad kits. Cilantro and basil are apparently the culprits, so now is a great time to start that herb garden you've always wanted to start. I'm trying not to be paranoid about it, but I bought a lot of strawberries recently and I have been washing the heck out of them. I don't know if it's going to help or not. Does it actually remove the parasite just to wash them with water and whatever? I mean, I don't know, but I know that I don't want explosive diarrhea for the next few months of my life. Oof. I don't want my kids to get that either. My kids love berries. It can't be the berries, guys. Lettuce, fine. We'll figure out how to live without it, but not the berries. So anyway, that's been stressing me out. No, I'm not stressed, guys. Cool as a cucumber, okay? Nothing worries me anymore because I am not going to be a stress case in my 40s because we're healthy now, okay? All right, I have a question for you. And my question is a hot dog a sandwich? Would you consider a hot dog a sandwich? Is your answer absolutely not? A hot dog is its own thing entirely? Well, then you have the correct answer. And Subway sandwich has gone and lost its mind and is now serving foot-long hot dogs. They don't even know who they are anymore. Subway sandwich has launched new foot-long hot dogs. Okay? What? I love hot dogs. Okay? I love them. Costco hot dog, there's not a lot of things that are better. Put those onions, relish, mustard, ketchup. Oh, delicious. But that's $1.50 and it's from Costco and it's what we know. So I don't know. Subway is doing the Subdog. It's a hot dog and basically, guys, they don't even have like a normal hot dog bun. It is a foot-long hot dog that they will put into whichever Subway bread you want. If you thought it could get worse, it does. You just take a hot dog and you put it in Subway bread. And then you can just add whatever toppings you want to it, which now that does interest me. I love the Chicago dog, the tomatoes, the peppers, the whatever else is on the Chicago dog that I love. I do love that. So I'm not like fully against it, but the loaf of bread is like the Subway foot-long bread. That's a lot of bread. And then you put the hot dog in. Are you going to do this? Are you going to put lettuce and pickles and all the things on it? What? Now, I like the Subway Baja Chipotle sauce or whatever it is, but do I want that on a hot dog? I don't think so. I don't know. I think Subway's lost it, guys. I think they're really struggling, and this hot dog thing is a real stretch. And by the way, the article I read did not tell me how much this hot dog was going to cost. How can you charge Subway foot-long prices for a hot dog when I can go to Costco and get a hot dog for $1.50? I'm not stressed, guys. I'm chill. This is who I am now. I'm relaxed. Nothing bothers this gal. That's right. Anyway, so I guess I have to go to Subway and get a Subdog and put weird toppings on it because that's what they're doing now. I don't understand. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Am I like crazy? I don't feel like a hot dog counts as a sandwich. Is a hamburger a sandwich? Those are separate things. They live in their own realm, right? I don't put ketchup on a turkey sandwich or mustard. Well, I do put mustard on a turkey sandwich. Mayo, I would never put on a hot dog, but I would consider it on a hamburger. This is complicated, guys. I don't know. I would never have considered a hot dog a sandwich. I don't really want to, so I'm not going to. But Subway, Subdog, the name, what? A Subdog? All right. Should we go? Should we try the Subdog? Should I do it? Should I just suck it up and make a crazy sub sandwich with a hot dog in it? Maybe. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. The last thing I want to talk about is time. Time is weird. I am celebrating my 14th wedding anniversary in July, this July, in just a couple of weeks here. We got married on July 28th. I feel like I can say that. It was a great wedding 14 years ago. Now, I love being married. I love my husband, but the fact that we've only been married for 14 years and I'm 40 is weird to me. Because I got married at 26, so I wasn't like crazy young. I wasn't like super old. I feel like 26, very reasonable age. But I feel like Al and I have been married for longer than 14 years. And I mean that in a good way. I know that sounds like people say, oh, it's been forever. No. I just feel like we've done so many things. We have 4 children. We've moved many times. 14 years, like, and I guess when you think about it, that is a huge chunk of my life. But it's like, feels like we've been married for a long time, like forever. Like we've been just, what is time? So I've been going through that. And then I've been thinking about like, I have said this before, and I have people in my life who are always like, I'm so busy. I'm like, what are we busy with? Right? I mean, we're raising our kids. It is busy. But like, I got time. I could be filling my time with even more things. Like, we waste a lot of time on social media. We waste a lot of time watching shows that we don't even remember later. That is something that's been bugging me lately, where I can like watch a bunch of videos and then be like, what videos did I watch? The only videos that really permeate clearly are jello videos. So that's weird. Because now, remember guys, I'm a jello expert now. American flag jello. Anyway, my point is, time is weird. And I've been married for 14 years. I have 4 children. I never thought my life would be this way. I love it. I'm very grateful for it. I feel extremely blessed. I love my career. Things are great. But time is weird because it's like going by quickly, but also I'm trying to fill my days and make them worthwhile because I do want to look back and be like, boy, I didn't waste any of my time. But also, like, how have Al and I only been married for 14 years? We've known each other for 15 years. Doesn't seem like a long time. Like, it is, though. I'm proud. We've been married and we're like happy and everything's great. So no complaints here, but I'm not articulating myself well. I'm just saying that time is bizarre and I don't understand it. And my kids are growing up so fast. And yet when they were babies, the days were so long. And you felt like, remember my mantra that I would constantly say when I had babies? This isn't forever. This isn't forever. Well, guys, it's really not forever. It's like, whoa, my daughter's potty trained. I did it. We are like living the no diaper life. What? You feel like that phase will never end. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, I guess it's over. That was fast. So crazy. Anyway, time is weird. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I have shows. We're starting to get shows booked. So stay tuned for that. I will make sure I will announce all my fall dates as they come in, but we're booking stuff. Things are moving along. I'm going to have a cool announcement in a couple of weeks for you guys. Things are happening and it's great. And I feel very, very, very grateful, and particularly grateful for you guys who are spending your time listening to this show, because I don't want it to be a waste of time for you. I want it to be entertaining and fun and bring some levity into your life and make you feel like, hey, I hear you, I see you, and you're great, okay? That was corny, but whatever. That's who I am in this exact moment of time. So yes, shows will be announced soon. I'm excited about them. I'm excited to get back to work on that way, but I am also writing. I'll have my July article out ASAP. Once again, I'm a little behind, but I will get an article out this month. Don't you worry. My store on my website's going to be back up soon. You can subscribe to the show and watch it on my website, jennakimjones.com. It's $5 a month to subscribe to my website, and or you can pay for a full year up front and you get 2 months for free. Feel free if you want. You can watch this. You can see me. And I had an interview I did with Voyage Atlanta, which you can check out. All this stuff is in the show notes below. I have my special, She's So Brave. It's on Amazon Prime. Like I said, come cruise with us in November. We're going on a cruise. The music festival, Moon River, is going. It's called Moon River at Sea, and it's going to be so much fun. There's going to be amazing, talented musical acts, and then some comedy from yours truly, and I'm very, very excited about it. That's all I have to say. You can text me, 404-477-4160. Tell me how you're feeling about time. Send me some jello recipes so I can get even more expert at jello. Buy some more gelatin. My goodness, it's so weird. Anyway, have a great week, you guys. And thanks for listening to the show. I will be gone for the next week or two. I cannot remember, but it's all on my website, all of my weeks. But we are traveling a little bit more this summer. And then I'm back and I'm settling into this podcast. And you're not going to be able to shake me. So thank you all for listening. Have a great week. Bye.